How is everybody doing? Ramospril, Sunny Ants, Martin, Ebola, Messosan, East Ants, Thundertube, Adams Ants. What is up, people? How is everybody doing today? Let's start watering these girls. Hey, Noah. Oh, good, Cinderblocks. So, Rita is doing amazing. But they were very thirsty before the stream. As you can see already. There you go. So, let's grab them some red runners and see if they're hungry. No. Wrong watch. Should we give them a dubia? Let's do a dubia. They had so many red runners lately. Dubia it is. Yes, this is Rita and the Irritators. And she is really ready to explode. How is the fungus in the outworld doing? Funny story. So, damn, Rita's looking good. You got your LCs on Wednesday. Nice. What species did you get? Why aren't you focusing? Octospinosis. Cool. I've got harps. Good evening, Soil Gecko. Yep. This is Soil Gecko's recipe. Yes. So, guys and girls, what species would you like in the background today? Is it gonna be Diversa? Is it gonna be the Neopanera? Or should I put the Monomorium there? There's not enough activity in a pink setup. Hey, Tom. Neopanera. That's 2 for Neopanera. That's 1 for the Diversa. Okay. So, Neopanera it is. The Metallicas. Well, the Metallicas are actually quite... they hide a lot. I think that the Philosas have won, but halfway through the stream we'll switch it up a little bit. How about that? By the way, guys, the last video from Fantastic Tom. Great discussion on beginner species. It's a great discussion, Tom. So, as you can see, there is a lot of black substrate in there. This is because I added some springtails to the setup. Funny enough, I didn't see them for a very long time after that. So they might have ate them, which would be funny. Okay, they're not letting me grab the trash, which is fine. By the way, guys, Philosas also like some sugar. Can you get off the tray, please? That would be very nice of you. Maybe all of you? Okay. Thank you. Oh. Do. Let's go. Hello, Gert. Whoa, 45 people watching. Damn. Welcome on. Is your setup wet enough for springtails? Well, it should be, but I can add some water because it is a gypsum basin, so it takes up the water. Oh, I shouldn't have taken a black one. Holy smokes. With this species, you can see that they are very busy with trophallaxis because they are now getting drops of the sugar water in their mouth, and they are actually bringing it back into the nest. And that's a funny thing because they don't have a really big social stomach, but they just make a bubble inside of their jaws and take it inside. Question. Hi, does anyone have a suggestion for my single Camponotus nicobarensis queen. It had a pupae when I got her, but it hatched, handicapped, and it died. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You get misformed workers. The only thing you can do is just wait for the next round. Dude, you shouldn't be allowed other insects like this to other countries that they get out of. These ants were actually captured by somebody with the right papers. So, yes, these ones are actually allowed. So, let's give them some red runners. For the people that don't like it, these ants do take live insects as prey. So we are going to give them some live insects to hunt. If you don't like that kind of content, now is the time to leave. Yeah, this recipe is working really well. I can name the ingredients in a little bit. Huge reaction. Oh, one went into the nest. That's a bad idea. So the recipe on the sugar water is honey, maple syrup, agave syrup, blossom sugar, and seawater without salt. Those ants are so long. Well, these are not the biggest ants that we have. We have even bigger ones, but yes. These are called Texas bullet ants or Neoponera filosa. And yeah, they're a decent size. So, let's check out the cigar factory, guys. Nice. So, we have quite a big pile. There is one red runner in trouble over there. So that's a big pile of cigars right there. For people that are new to ant keeping, first you get eggs, then you get larvae, and then you get cocoons for most species. That one is very dead. Yes. It is a little bit in trouble. So let's see if we can find some eggs for you guys and girls. That is all larvae. Those are all past the egg stage. And there we have more larvae. You can see that the ant in the middle now has a drop of the sugar water in his mouth. Oh, and his sister and, well, a lot of a lot of them have sugar water in their mouth. That is cool. I am trying to find some eggs for you guys so you can actually see. Normally they have a pile somewhere, but no, all larvae at the moment. Oh, okay. The stream is not long enough, as you might know. We have one, where is it? Cocoon spinning over there. And we have another cocoon spinning over there. I just passed the queen. Have you ever been stung? No, luckily not. Because this thing is already pretty painful. How often do you feed a founding colony? It depends on the species. It really depends on the species. TJ, are your Messor... What, the new queens? The new queens, I don't know, we have to check. Yeah. Do workers bring the soil to spin? Yes, they do. Yes, they bring the soil to spin with. So now that there's actual protein, they have lost the interest in the sugar, which is cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. We do streams every Sunday. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So let's check out the big Nova Messor colony. The Nova Messor. No, not the Nova Messor. The Messor Barbarus. So this is our Messor Barbarus colony that came through hibernation, and here they have made quite a mess, but they are very busy. There is a lot of workers in the feeding corridor, but also the nest is pretty packed, which is cool. Interesting. So I mean your colony, I think of 200 workers. These ones, yeah. They are doing really well. And do we have new eggs? Yeah, they do, but they brought everything into the double drinker. They do that every time. Oh wait, you can see one or two actually running with eggs over there. So yeah. What country do you live in? What queens can you find? I live in the Netherlands. So here it's Lateralis Niger and Tetramorium and ants like that. So to be honest, not really interesting. But we keep a lot of exotic ants. Talking about acorn ants, let's check out the rice fields. So these are actually acorn ants. They are called Temnophorax nilandri. And we call these the rice fields. They are very small. The colony actually live inside of acorns. And do they always fit in one acorn? No. Sometimes these species are known to make small satellite nests in different acorns or twigs around their nest. Does gypsum absorb water? Because I made a nest and it just stayed dry. It depends on what gypsum you use. It really depends on what kind of gypsum you use. Do you perhaps have any idea for humidity and temperature display in your wonderful nest? Well, to be honest, no. And the reason for that is very simple. A lot of the temperatures and humidities that are claimed on the websites are just guesstimations. It never happened that people are putting probes inside of nests to see what the humidity should be. So just look at your ants. What environment do they come from? What do you think they need? It's not, you don't really need a display for it. Your ants are the best display. Because another thing with displays is, where did you put the probe? Is the probe calibrated? Stuff like that. It's not necessary. At least that's my opinion. What species are these? Temnophorax nilandri, also known acorn ants. And these are actually called the dangleberries. I need to drink something. Hello, Lindsay. What's up? Do any of the eggs die? Sometimes. Hello, European ant keeper. Thank you, Blue Bobby. Whoa, it's busy out there. Okay, on to the next. I have an issue that I have too many ants. Hey, Exotic House, what's up? Okay. Let's check these ones out. Guess the species, guys. Did I miss the Lundy and the Diversa? Nope. Both are still to come. Yes, Flavus. Lasius flavus. This is our 2-queen colony. And they are just one of the cutest ants. And everybody says, or a lot of people say, well, they're boring. No, they're not. They are always active. Are they the fastest species on the world? No. Are they the most dangerous species on the world? No. But they're easy to keep. They look really cute. And they're always active. I mean, there's always some ants running around. And of course now there's... Oh, there you go. There's one in the outworld there. It's a really cool species to have. I absolutely adore them. Any tips on founding Flavus? a lot of people don't know that, but flavas live most of their life underground. So be gentle with them. Don't disturb them too much. And, well, you always have the discussion, light or not. These are mostly living underground, so I would say that it's something they prefer. I had 3 Queen Vivacious Nigerians since September, and they have eggs, but never actually seen a worker born. Well, it should increase gently then. They don't have very big brood piles, as I know. And I say that, and there is quite a big brood pile there. So, but in my opinion, they don't grow as fast as Lasius niger. So 2 queen colony. Doing absolutely fine. Now, this has been there for over a year. How old is this colony? About 2 years. But I don't really overfeed them, so they are not getting really big. What's up, European Innkeeper? What's the most queen the flavas can have? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think there is an actual limit for them. Okay. TC, what is your light that gives excellent shine on the gaster? It's a desk light from AliExpress. I know someone that has a 14 queen colony. Yeah, I think they can have a really big one. You have a colony with 10. Cool. So let's have a look at some bastards. I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do with these guys, because they are really starting to piss me off. So these are Chromatogaster scutularis, also known as the Tiny Devils. And they are still keeping up their name. Given to someone you don't like. I don't know. I'm a nice guy. I like everyone. So, as you can see, lots of brood over there. Lots of brood over there. Lots of sand in the nest. I haven't watered this nest in a while because, well, there's just no use for it. So I might just connect a tube to it to see if they will go back into the tube. It's an old white tongue nest, yeah. Hey, Texas Hands, what is wrong with scuds? They're annoying. I mean, they're cute, but they're annoying with their heart-shaped gasters. Hey TJ, I just got Nova Messor cockerelli. Can you give me some tips on them, please? They are gonna grow fast. They are gonna act aggressive towards food. Make sure that you have a good barrier and that you have enough space to clean. So yeah. Still 39 people. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Can we see Camponotus nicobarensis? Yes, you can. The aggressive response. I don't have a rubra. And hello, Phil Rosso. So let's grab the nicobarensis then. We are a bit all over the place today, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's make some space first. Okay. So, this is CCA. If you had only one ant species, but you could have 20 of them, what would that be? Leafcutters. But I don't have the space in my garage. So, a lot of queens over there, but the brood is gone. Did they put it in the nest? Or did they eat it? The brood is in the nest. That's good news, guys. That is good news. Now I just hope that the queens will also move to the nest so I can detach this nest, because now the setup is a bit weird. It's fine, but it's weird. Do you have harvester ants? Yes, but I showed them like 10 minutes ago, but more are coming. Are you still doing the giveaway? Yes, at 3,500 followers. And we are at 3,300. So tell your friends, let them join. And then we will do the giveaway. We are also already working on another giveaway, but that's a different story. I am sorry. A bit weird. That's better. All right, I'm making them a nice dinner plate. They are getting some really nice sugar water and some red runners. $3.3K. Do you have... I don't have Ligniperda anymore, but yes, they are a slow-growing species. But before getting a species, we are getting back to the video from Fantastic Tom. Before you get a species, do research on what species you are getting and what are you trying to get out of it. Do you want a slow growing steady colony? Do you want a fast growing colony? Do you want a colony that what temperature do you want them? What setups do you have available? What budget do you have? There's so many variables. What? You did an edit on Nets? That's freaking cool. Did I miss the Lundies, Metallica, Diversa, Messors, or Bulletins? The Bulletins are in the back. The Texas Bulletins, Messors you missed. Diversa, Metallica, Lundy are all still coming. I know European Antkeeper. I just said that. Any tips for sugar ants? Well, sugar ants is quite a general word that has been used for a lot of different species. So, in general, it's just better to use the Latin name. Notice. You want to see the Renatians? Okay, let's grab the Renatians next. Yep. The Nicos are growing fast, but Nicos are known for growing fast, and this is also a 5-queen colony. No, a 5-queen colony does not mean that it goes 5 times as fast, but it does help a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab the Renatians, and after that, we're going to take a look at the Lundies. Hey, Worm, what's up? So, outwilled, buzzing, water tubes buzzing, nest looking good. The brood is actually in the bottom corner here. Hello, subs. What is up? So the Renatians are doing really well, as usual. They have their ups and downs, but most of the times it's ups. I am going to give them a little bit of sugar water, and I think that they could use a small dubia. Is the fungus of the Lundy still growing in their nest? I'll show you in a bit. Ooh, exciting. Come on, dubious, where are you? I'm gonna grab a middle dubia. They look happy and busy. Well, they are, especially because they are getting some food right now. Oh my. My dad is watching with me. Well, welcome, Dad. Name title was been there on the Filosa. Yes, Merchants of Death. Because, of course, we got them from the ant merchants. So, again, Stefan, Soil Gecko, just look at the response at the sugar water again. Ant guy, how many ants are in the colony? Ooh, I am really bad at guessing those things. I would say a couple of hundred. Couple of hundred is at least. These actually have a really nice video on their travels because they have been around the world for a little bit. No, yeah, I shouldn't have put them on the black. Should I? I can put a drop on this one. There you go. How long have I had them? Ooh, the Renatians? Probably 1.5 to 2 years. Hey, Justin Unkeeper, what's up? Did I miss the Lundies? No, not yet. We're going to do the Lundies right after these. So your timing is actually perfect. Fedoli Noda, yes. Fedoli Nodus. There's a big discussion on it. Is it Noda or Nodus? And Noda is the old name. Nodus is the new name. If you go on vacation, does someone feed them? Yes. Do you have any leaf cutters? Yes, and we are going to check how much battery I've got. We've got enough. Okay, guys, are you ready for the leaf cutters? Let's check out our Lundies. So we have quite a big Lundy setup with a lot of tubing. So we have our big fungus pot that has been growing again. And it's about 3/4 full. Hey, antimatters. So they are rebuilding a fungus in the bottom here. Do you see it? So the other fungus collapsed, and I haven't been able to get that gunk out of there because check how many ants are still in that setup. So yeah, but they are rebuilding a little bit of fungus in the corner there, and you can actually see that the big pile in the middle is shrinking. So that's cool. So we have more fungus in here. Let's go on a journey, people. Fungus, 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 the big fungus pot. This is that trash out world, which they are filling up nicely. Then we continue. We go outside, and this is all ants. It's black of ants. Why is your fungus collapsing the whole time? That happens with a lot of species. As you can see, I gave them rose petals just now. We have more fungus, more fungus, more fungus. And yes, I put up some decorations. So we have some fake ivy. We have more fungus. More fungus, more fungus. Black of ants. And then we have fungus on fungus on fungus on fungus on fungus. But then, this was where the other fungus was in the outworld, but it collapsed in a very short period of time. Mostly because there was just not enough humidity coming into the nest. But what do? Well, they just start a fungus in the other pot. So they are eating peas, Brussels sprouts, and rose petals, and building a fungus in the outworld. So this was actually in the live stream. For people that don't know that, we sometimes do also do live streams in the Discord channel. The Discord link is in the description. So if you want to join us there, you're welcome. Sometimes I'll hop on and hey Crafty, I'll hop on and I'll talk to people and show some stuff. Yeah, well, I have to figure something out for the outworld problems, because this one is going to have the same problem as this one. So, yeah. So let's head back, follow the tube. We are estimating that this colony is now around 6,000 workers. Open outworld? No. I do not like open outworlds. So mine will always have a lid. Because if the ants want to do it, they can be through a barrier in a couple of hours. So, yeah. Rubbish, like 20K? Nah. That much? It's so hard to estimate. It's a lot. Let's just put it at a lot. 50 people watching. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to join our Discord, go for it. What's that in the middle? That is a dubia, and it is twitching, but it has, well, its head is on the other side, so it's not surviving. Yeah, if you want to make a donation for more ants, all the donations, all the YouTube money goes back into new ants. So, yeah. We are now working towards Polyrachus amata. And let's say that there is some progress on a setup for them. Can I show you anything? No. But there is progress. Say my dad's name, it is Detlef. Detlef, Miss One, where are you from then? Or did I already miss something? There's a lot going on in the chat. How many ants do you think you have in total of all your colonies? As in the amount? I have no clue. I have no clue. It's so hard to see that. TCA, will you stream on TikTok? Maybe someday. For now, no. So, okay, I'm gonna put you guys back to the Philosas so we can grab the next setup. Thanks, Mystic Sliver. Carry out. What am I watching? We are feeding our pet ants. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do you have your sunglasses ready? Looking to purchase your Leafcutter setups? I am in the UK. It's shipping. Takes a long time. We have everything in stock, and the shipping can take 3 to 5 work days. So 1 week normally. Sunglasses. Canada. I'm not going to pronounce the city name. Sorry. I've been to Canada once. I really want to go back. I have family that lives near Toronto. So, yeah. What's the best way to heat the setups? Heat mat or cable? If you don't have a vivarium, I would say cable. Wrap it around the setup. So, here we are. This is my daughter's setup. And it is a Lasius Niger Queen that she actually captured in our own backyard. And she said, "Daddy, can I keep it?" Well, of course you can. "Dan, I want a pink setup." Well, sorry, but I am one of those guys that has a problem saying no to his daughters. So this, she feeds them on Wednesday, and I feed them on Sunday. So we do a live stream every Sunday. Oh, the texts. Thanks to you, you're the reason I started ant keeping again after an 8-year break. Everything from ant store and storage, and you've sent me 2 large packages, and it won't be the last. Well, thanks. Well, I'm happy to get you back into the hobby. We need more enthusiastic people. Yeah, it's still one of the most epic setups that we have. The manliest man of men. Okay. That's a big discussion. You just scrolled upon you. How are you doing, crafting ants? Very good. We are having a good time watching the ants and feeding them. So let's check out if there's still a unicorn in the outworld. Yes, there is. I am going to grab them a new plate and prepare some sugar water for them. Wait, how do you like tag people? You can click their name, I think. Yep. And there we go. 2 red runners and some nice sugar water. Can you help me with a question? Sure, shoot. Yeah, the unicorn was also picked by my daughter. Well, Tom, you can pick the one in pink if you want. The only thing is, this pink is not available anymore. The pink that we now have is a little bit less bright. There's a simple way for different colors. Bye, Lindsay. There's 3 simple rules. The first one is this is not stock, so there's a bit more production time. If it's a color that I don't have and I won't be using again for something, there might be some additional costs. And I cannot give you a guarantee that later on the color is still available, because I don't buy this in bulk. So those are the three main rules around colored setups, different from white, black, and green. Hey, Crafting, can you help me and keeper to end keeper? Again, ask your question. Well, I'll grab the next colony. Let's go with Beastly. Bye, Rico. I'll talk to you later, dude. Are these your pet ants? Yes, they are. Whoa, they are going to explode any second now. Damn, look at that brood. Whoa. That is looking good, guys. I'm very happy with that because these girls have been going up and down a lot the last few years, and I've never seen this much brood. So I'm going to give them a little bit. I'm going to give them a small dubia for a change. Okay, let's see. A lot of chats. Yes, you have pet ants. I love ants. Me too. Fully appreciate that. Yeah. No, but that's if you want to set up, just let me know. Ask if the color is available, and then we can work it out. Camponotus Vagus. Yes. Are you going to sell ants on your website? No, I won't be selling ants on my website. I sometimes sell some of my own collection of ants, but I will only be selling setups. I do have partnered companies that you can look at. You can go to antmerchant.com, you can go to antsinc.com, or Ilias Insects. Hey, Sadie! Ladies and gentlemen, our queen has arrived. Sadie. Well, Sadie, the next setup was gonna be Queen Sadie, so I'm gonna grab Queen Sadie in a bit. Oh, by the way, again, guys, look at the response of this sugar water. Soil Gecko, you are the man. You are the man, Soil Gecko. Soil Gecko has been providing me with this awesome sugar water, but also with vegetables for my leaf cutters, which is also really cool. This is Camponotus Vagus, and it's a fully black Camponotus. Let's get Queen Sadie out, guys. Let's see how Sadie is doing. The Queen. The Queen, Her Majesty. She's going for a run, guys. Oh no, there is some build up in there, but look at that, guys. Brood, brood, brood. Yeah, this is better. A ton of eggs, a ton of larvae. The Queen of Wales. So it's looking good. Queen Sadie. You're really doing well. I am happy with that. By the way, guys, if you ever want to ship something to Antimatters, be sure that you don't look at the postal code, but check out the street name 2 times. You spawned. Very nice. Now I shipped the package to Antimatters, and it got returned because I had the wrong street on it. Because here in the Netherlands, if your house number and postal code don't match up, it doesn't work. Is the crafting ad only streaming on YouTube or on other places? At the moment, only on YouTube and sometimes in our Discord. They need a V2 cover. Oh, you mean the Vagus? Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the setup of the Vagus. I might change that up a little bit. Whoa, Sadie is going for an exercise. Woohoo! Let's give her back her palace. Oh, now I know what you mean. Yeah, I might put a V2 lid on it. Let me grab one. So what the V2 lid actually is the full white one. But as you can see, they have some feet that they are raised so that the it works better with the ventilation. And the plugs still close off the hydration holes. Hey, Crafting, I need your help and tips on catching queens. Well, where are you from? How to move Lateralis niger from a dry test tube. Lateralis niger are just some of the most stubborn ants. So, yeah. Do you know where to get Neoponera filosa? Use antcheck.info. Right? It's antcheck.info. If I'm correct, let me check. Yeah, antcheck.info. Wow, so many jets. Cool. Sometimes you just have to repeat a question because there is a lot happening in the stream. That's cool. Texas. I only see Solenopsis invicta, and I am attempting to get some Camponotus species like Texana. Do you have any tips on, well, the manliest of man, you should really talk to our friend Ebola. And it's really handy if you join the Discord server. There you can ask all kinds of questions. But Ebola is one of our American members that has quite a nice collection that might be able to help you with that, because I don't know anything about nuptial flights in the US. Because I'm from Europe, so yeah. It's time for the 2-nest Monomorium. I'm really happy with... oh, of course, Worm can help you. Yeah. The manliest man, Ebola. So, guys, this is why I love the channel and love doing these live streams with you guys. Because I would have never thought up to make this cool setup. At the moment, they are only using one nest. Also because of their size. But look how they are using the nest. Holy smokes, it's completely full. It's so good. So thanks for the great idea. I don't remember who actually said it, but who had the idea? That's a good question. Who had the idea of the two nests? Was it you, Jubes? And what was it? Was it like 2 weeks ago? Bye, Ramonsbro. Talk to you later. I have to find out who was it, because that person has to help me out thinking of a cool name for these guys. Or these girls. So one nest is completely full. The other nest, they are not thinking about. But that's fine. Sadie, I think. That might be. Sadie, are you still there? Were you the one with the idea? You said one small gypsum. Okay. Who said two small gypsums? Because it was Sadie. Sadie, you need to help me figure out what's a cool name for these girls. Species is Monomorium sapacum. And I need to order dubious because I am almost out. Almost out of dubious. It was someone else, but I agreed. I have to look back at that stream then. It was 2 weeks ago, I think. Two or 3 weeks ago. Okay, guys, side quest. That's a good one. The first person after the stream that can tell me in which stream and on what time the idea was said gets a €5 coupon for the website. It was 2 weeks ago. So the first person that after the stream can tell me in general chat on the Discord at what time it was gets a €5 coupon for the website. Don't leave the stream now, guys. After 8 p.m. Yeah. For you or for me? I need to have the exact time so that we can see who did it. What ants can see through red acrylic? Well, there's a lot of speculation about the red acrylic. But by the way, there's a queen running right there. That's cool. There's a big discussion on red acrylics. Does it work or does it not work? To be honest, I'm not sure. But what I do know is if I look through red acrylic, everything seems more gentle. So I kind of think that it works the same for ants. It might not work the same, but I don't know. We can't read back the chat, right? So they have to mention it. I don't exactly know how that works. I think you should be able to read the chat. I think you should be able, but is that just me? I want to know who it was. Be right back. Sadie! I need to drink something. That is a lot of people and a lot of talking going on. Okay. And while we have these in screen. I'm going to put away the Filosa so that I can grab the Diversas. So, Filosas in the background are flying away. Damn, I love the Filosas. But also the setup is just the perfect size. I'm really, really, really happy with it. What camera are you using for the close-ups? You mean here in the live stream? This is my old phone. Well, old, but it's a OnePlus 7 Pro. Wait, no, I'm using the OnePlus 7 North. The Pro is my other phone. Sorry, it's a OnePlus phone. They have excellent lenses. Do you have an Odontomachus colony? Odontomachus. At the moment, we do not. We have an Odontopanera. I always have to look up the names. I have so many right now. We have Odontopanera, but we don't have any. Tom, in the Discord after the stream. Okay. Show me the Diversa hunting. Well, I hope that they... The colony is not that big at the moment. So I hope we can get a trail going, but... Okay, we need to do a little bit of cleaning. So first, let's look how the brood is doing. That's always the exciting part. Look at that, guys. Damn, the medium is half full of brood now. They are on their way back. I'm really happy with that. So what did you change? Well, I took a lot of the mages out. I also changed their feeding schedule a little bit. I used to feed them every day. Now I do it every 2 or 3 days. Just looking at the carcasses that are still in there. But we have a nice pile of brood. Hello from Germany. Guten Tag, meine Freund. Love Anne since I was 5 years old. Cool. Guys, put it in the stream. Put it in the Discord after the stream. Hey, Ben, I didn't even see you there, dude. I'm from Korea, and you have 3 Mesocephalotus. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, let's grab some of these carcasses. Oh, we have a dead major there. Should we see if we can get a trail going, guys? It's been a while since we tried and make a real trail for them, so. Can you show the dead major? Yes. Where did I put it? Where did I put the dead major? Yeah. Oh. the dead major. It's not even a big one. This one is I would say around 12 millimeters, and we have even bigger ones. I'm gonna put it on the plate here. Okay, I am going to put a dubia right there, and let's see if we can get a trail going. So I grabbed a male dubia. I'm gonna cut the wings off because they won't eat the wings anyway. It's gonna rain some dubia parts. Oh, TCA, I had a water feeder with my flava setup. One of the girls ended up running inside it while it's still full. Yeah, that's something that there's not much you can do about it. You can put a mesh in there, but then they will still drown in the mesh. So, yeah. Going to bed, mate. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Stefan. Again, guys, Stefan is the guy who is helping me out with food for the ants. So thanks again, Stefan. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bist du weitergekommen mit den with the honeypots? Yes and no. I'm getting more definitive news this week, and if that plan doesn't fall through, then I have to figure something else out. So, yeah. How is the Myrmecia doing? The Myrmecia is doing really good, and I really want to show them, but I also really want them to succeed and not disturb them too much. So it's a bit of a dilemma. The same with the clavata, because the clavata still has eggs but no larvae. So, yeah, not sure what to do with them. How often do you check on a Myrmecia? One time a week in the back of the vivarium. I don't even take them out of the vivarium. So is there an update? Yes, there is an update. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Myrmecia in a bit. It's been so much fun today. I think you guys deserve to see the Myrmecia. So it's gonna be today, and then probably not again for like a month or so. There is not a lot of action here, so we are going to put them in the background. And I am going to grab the Myrmecia right away. I am going to put some sound padding down. For the vibrations. There is a small trill starting in the background. Do you see it with the Diversa? It's not a small trill. There's ants coming out of the nest. Go, girls! Well, they are building a trail at least. The amount of workers is still a bit less than before, so it's not going to be a big trail, but you can see that they are now working towards the dubia and the sugar water in the other outworld. So we trailing. Okay. Let's grab the Myrmecia, because I want to see them myself as well. I haven't taken a good look at the whole setup in a while, so need to make some space. They are in the back corner of my vivarium where they can get all the peace and quiet. So what I did do in the setup was that I put some springtails in there. Of course, now they are hiding. I also added a nest. Let's check out if anything's happening inside of the nest. Well, it is hydrated, but no action there. Let's see if anybody's home. Nope, nobody peeking. Okay. I am going to give them a few crickets in a bit. But I am going to turn the whole setup so that I can lift the tin foil. I know that the tube is dirty, so it is going to be hard to see anything in there. Just a fair warning before. Oh my God. Guys. We got larvae. We got quite a couple of larvae. Holy smokes. Not just any ants. This is the most poisonous ant in the world. Damn, we got larvae, we got eggs, and we got larvae. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, the Myrmecia are more successful. But don't forget that this Myrmecia already has one worker. That does make a big difference. It may not look like it, but it makes a big difference. Okay, I am going to water the outworld a little bit, just to keep the humidity up. This is the nice thing about this outworld. Oh, we still have a live cricket in there. Because of the gypsum bottom, there is you can keep the hydration up. What's the common name for them? Myrmecia poriformis? Myrmecia poriformis. Australian bull ant. So I am actually grabbing some really small crickets for them. Which was recommended by miniature. That is, of course, is the one that donated us this awesome colony. So at the moment, we have Paraponera clavata, which is the most painful sting. And this is Myrmecia poliformis that has the most poisonous sting. And they are next to each other in my Viv. It's bananas. So thank you guys for making this all possible. Because I wouldn't be able to do all this without you guys looking at the videos, buying stuff from my shop. So again, people, thank you all. So, I think it's time for some fun. So, we got the baby Philosas here, as we like to call them, our second cigar factory. These are our Odontomachus. No, I'm saying it wrong. Odontoponera denticulata. And this colony is going to be a giveaway. When we hit 3,500 followers, this is going to be a colony that we are going to give away for European ant keepers. So, don't forget, like and subscribe, and then later on you can enter. And I was thinking, let's see how they like fruit flies. I've never given these girls fruit flies. And I got a big culture here that I got for the Metallicas. Why not give them to these girls? So, what is the response going to be? Ooh, that's a lot. I dropped a lot in there. Oops. There's so many fruit flies in there. Mistake. Oh my. Let's follow this one. You got one. Venomous. Sorry, I am still... English is not my native language. So, most venomous. Okay. Learned something today. Wow. The hunting is really cool. Looking at the jaw drinker, there's still water in there. Nice. They are bringing some flies already back to the nest. Nice. So this colony is actually called the Leftovers. These are from the Ant Merchant. The giveaway is sponsored by the Ant Merchant. So it's a collaboration between the antmerchant.com and the craftingant.com. This was a colony that we weren't sure of if they would make it or not. And, well, as you can see, they did. They are doing really, really well. So they were the Leftovers, but now they are doing epic. So, help me get to the 3,500 and get a chance to win these beautiful girls. Poisonous is via consumption, venomous is via contact. Okay. Well, then this morning we had something poisonous happening. My daughter left a sandwich with pure chocolate on it, and my dog ate it. And for people that don't know, chocolate is actually poisonous for dogs. So I had to go to the veterinarian for to get it out of his stomach, which was really sad. But he could really die from it, so. Cool. Should we do the same thing with the Metallicas? I don't know if you're going to see the Metallicas hunting, but I did buy them for the Metallicas. So, our Metallicas. They have not been active in the outworld a lot. It's also probably because the colony is not that big. So with a lot of species, if the colony is a bit smaller, their outside activity is also less. We are going to put some fruit flies in there. There we go. And now we are going to look at beautiful Metallicas. And as you can see, we have larvae, we've got eggs, everything's nice and wet in there, and we got some beautiful colors. Holy smokes. Next Friday, new video. Hello, everyone. Something buggy going on. Yep. These are Ritidoponera metallicas. The tetras have 20 plus pupae right now. Cool. I have to check my split off in a second, but they are looking good. These ants are so pretty. But as I said before, none in the outworld. Got some fruit flies, but thanks for joining me, son. Until next week. So cool. Okay, on to the next. Let's grab the Flex Starter Tower. check out some ants. We still have quite a few to go. Damn. Yeah, Black Hole. That's also one of the reasons that I really like them. I'm a big Metallica fan, so. Okay, well, we can start at the bottom with our Camponotus. And I really want to give her a tube or sleeve. Where did I put the last sleeve? I am going to grab a new one. 1 second. So guys, these are the new starter setups. Another one from Canada. Welcome. So this is one of our Camponotus setups, which I now slid a sleeve on the other tube because the queen is quite skittish and I hope that she would like a dark tube. We have a nice amount of brood in there. Don't forget to mention the Easter. Yes, that's true. Guys, if you order something until the 5th of April, I think, if you order above 25 euros on the website, you get 3 Easter Bunny feeding plates, smiley trays. Or you can buy them as a set if you want. And then you don't have to spend 25 euros. But yes, thank you, Martin. By the way, the design was mostly made by Martin. So Martin, thank you very much for the co-op. Yep, to the 5th of April. Yes, Sadie. They are really nice. So every order above 25 euros, you get 3, 4 free. Okay, let's prepare a tray for them. So this is Camponotus Vagus. Show the little mounting thingy. So the tower, you can stack 5 starter setups in, or even queen tube rooms if you want. But the nice thing about it, okay, let's grab this one, put that one back. There we go. Okay, I'm making a mess now. I'm sorry. So you can just slide it in. But this is the back side, and you actually have a hole in here, and you can actually hang it on your wall if you want to. So we have one right there that's hanging from the wall. One screw, and you can put the whole tower on the wall. You can do the same in the vivarium if you want to. If you don't have enough room in your vivarium, put a screw next to the shelf, and voila. So next up, fetch and koi. Fetch and koi. Nope. Did she put the brood in the other? No. She ate it again. Oh. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this channel. Thanks, Zero Cool Ninja. This ant is giving me headaches. So I am going to put her, I'm going to give her some water, and that's it. I'm going to take the food away, And then I'm just gonna put her in the back of the vivarium and leave her for a longer time. And hopefully that will help her, because this is not working. Okay, and well, I put her there. Let's check out what's in here. What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? Who can tell me what that is? A Barbarus. Yes, it's a Barbarus queen. How long? Because I've been having the same problem. Well, John, it's been a couple of months already, and she's just not getting through it. So, yeah. Barbs! Yeah, I traded a split off from our Tetramoriums for 2 Barbarus queens to eventually give away if some kids come here and Fantastic Tom thinks it's suitable. Now, if Crazy King, I think I've got them from you. So we got eggs on them, which is good. Let's check out the other one. Same story. We got eggs. So, looking good. That is 1 tower. So I'm going to put you back to the for the Diversa for a second. I'm going to grab the next tower. Okay. Let's see. On the top. I'm not going to take them out. They are not liking it in here. Those are the drop tails. I'm going to take them out, but these are drop tails, and we are not sure what species they are, but they are not doing great. So I might give them another nest to see if I can get the humidity up. Maybe that they would like that. I am not sure. Singularis? Nope. Nuts. It's not Natalentis. A big discussion about it. But no brood. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the other ones. What do we have here? Well, we have Scutularis. Yes, we have a second colony. And they already have eggs and workers. But they are still not moving a new tube. That tube is completely dry. Not moving. No, also not Bruneius. Somebody brought it from Africa, and it's probably one of the smaller subspecies that is just really hard to define. To how do you call it? Put to a certain group. So this is I am gonna trade this colony for another colony. The trade is already how do you say it? We just have to do the shipping. The trade is already done. Okay. Other split off. of Tetramorium by Carinatum. As you can see, a lot of larvae. A couple of workers already. Any plans for this colony? Nope. Probably if somebody wants it. Are you going to show us your secret colony? Stop with the secret colony. There is no secret colony. Sadie. I haven't seen Ants Apprentice this week, though. Because he was talking about it, right? I think it was Ants Apprentice. Oh, my. Some people know more than me. Am I getting some new ants? Yes. Is it a secret? Yes. But I ordered them this week. So they're not here yet. You want one? Well, Crazy King, you got one. Tell us. No, I'm not going to tell you. Because first, before I'm going to show them, I need to work on something else. No, it's not honeypots. Because they are also coming, but that's another story. Nice. We have one worker and the brood. So this is our Pseudo-Colobopsis. They are still tracking down which species it's going to be. But she's so nice with her orange. And it's just good to see how they are progressing. One worker. Is there? Oh, there's also a larvae in the back, but I won't be able to show you that. Oh, there's a small larvae over there. You see it? Right behind the egg pile. Very nice. Pseudo-Colobopsis. This was a gift from Ilias. From iliassex.com. So thanks again, Ilias, for this epic species. I'm Deacon. I'm not. I'm the crafting ant, or Nick if you want. Is this AI? This is not AI. This is all real. So, back to the trails. Let's see, how far are we? Okay, let's grab a colony that is actually for sale. Somebody's texting me. There was Pseudo-Colobopsis. Okay, so this is Camponotus Lateralis. This colony is for sale, including the large wooden nest that they were in originally. But because of this setup, it's pickup only. Or we have to agree to meet somewhere, but the colony is doing really well. There is a lot of brood. So this is the medium gypsum nest, and the setup also has a wooden large nest that is not connected at the moment. There's the queen. Camponotus lateralis. The whole story from this this species is actually already on the channel. You can find it if you go search for Camponotus lateralis, because they also lived inside that twig over there. I made a really nice setup for them, and they were like, nope, we gotta live in a twig. So it's gonna rain dubia parts for a bit. Oh, that's gross. But yeah, Camponotus Lateralis. A very, very cool species, but don't want to go. Didn't even aim for the ball. Nah, not with dubias. Want this one? Let's actually grab some cotton over there. I am going to water the outwood a little bit. And I just forgot I am going to add a few springtails to this setup. I got some springtails last week, and I'm trying to divide the springtails a little bit under all setups, because sadly we do have some grain mites, and the springtails don't. I know that they don't prevent it, but they help with cleaning out the excess food. So there's a scoop of black soil there, and you can see the springtails on top. I wonder if the ants are going to eat them. I guess we'll see. Do you have Chromatogaster scutularis? No. I got 2 colonies, but I don't want them anymore. How are your ants doing? Pretty good. Okay, should we get the harps? What species of springtails? Springtails. I don't know what species it is, sorry. I just ordered them as springtails. Yep. The Venatars, yay! Harps, harps, harps. Let's check them out. Camponotus Venatars. Looking good as ever. Is that new eggs? New pile of eggs. Cool. Same in this setup, we are going to add some springtails. I got this from a website that it said that it was for cleaning ant setup. So let's check out. Do we still have red runners? Oh, we even have albino red runners. Okay, cool. I am also going to add some springtails, but I am also going to add some crickets. Why? Well, because I have them, so why not? So first up, springtails. That was a big scoop, but not a lot of springtails. That's better. Let's water the outworld a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. Camponotus Vagus. I had a queen, but it was so slow. It took me a year to get to 5 workers. Yeah, I sold her then. Is there something white small at the window? What? I don't understand. Do you ever make some sort of vertical nest solution like stacking or Wakushi laptop design? I had a big discussion about that last week with Soil Gecko and Martin. To be honest, I don't really like vertical nest solutions because of the that there can, what you have here, that they put stuff in between the glass and it starts molding. If you have it like this, you don't have this problem a lot. As soon as you put them vertically, there's always going to be gunk between the glass and the nest, which will give you fungus and stuff like that. That's why I don't like it. And most species you want to leave alone anyway. Look at that harp looking at my stick. Whoa. So cool. Okay. So am I looking at vertical nests? Yes, always. But I haven't found a solution yet that that I like at the moment. So for now, no vertical nests yet. Stacking, maybe. I had an idea, and then Ants HQ made the same thing, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna make the exact same thing. I don't like that. You want to be original. So yeah. Herculanus. Yeah, I saw those, but yeah, I have so many Camponotuses at the moment that I want to try some other things. So, harps, doing good. Let's get the Tetramoriums out. How are we doing on time? 2 hours. Holy smokes. Okay, the Tetramoriums. Which medium growing species should I order, TCA? Medium growing species. What do you mean by medium growing species? As in fast or medium size, or by the way, those kinds of questions work the best in the Discord, to be honest. In growth, Sadie would agree probably. Camponotus crudentatus. Camponotus crudentatus. Nice big species, and with a medium growth rate. So the testers have decided that brood in this chamber and brood in this chamber and brood in this chamber is not enough. So we're also gonna put it out there. Why? Don't know. Annoying? Yes. Do they care? No. Bastards. Okay, can we do some cleaning, please? Of course not. Let's make a mess. We're way better at making a mess than cleaning. Come on. Valentine's Day is gone. Ants. Thank you. Thank you. Holy smokes. Tetramorium bicarinatum. Also known as the Tetranatus. Very fast growing inbreeding species. So a lot of queens, yes, because they can make their own. It is going to rain some red runners. I have to change something about the setup anyway. But then again, I need some content for new videos, so. Okay, there we go. Tetramorium bicarinatum. Today, when we were like with 1/2 of the colony in the feeding area to eat, yeah, they have a really big feeding response. You can see in the bottom that there's a lot of them also running out of the nest now. They have a big feeding response. But as you can see, there's also a large amount of queens everywhere. This is normal. They grow really fast into bigger numbers and more queens than one. Yeah, I saw your new video. So, Tetramorium bicarinatum. On to the next. Formica fusca. Formica fusca. With eggs and larvae. Nice. Never-ending colony. No, well, they had a big die-off, but now they are doing great again. Which I am really happy with. Those formicas I cannot pronounce. Formica fusca. Thanks for joining, Grace King. That's the beauty of Tetramorium. Very true. Because what was the Tetramorium again that you have, Worm? Yeah, that's the name that I couldn't pronounce. Tsuchimea Mae. Japanese pavement ant. Cool. Okay. Did we do all of them? No, we didn't do all of them. I forgot one. If you had to guess how many feeders you chopped up in the last year, oh my. A lot. A lot of feeders. The T is silence. Shushima. Cool. Like sushi. So, last time we talked about it, our polydula in a dry tube, got a wet tube hanging around. Feeding was impossible. And that's the nice thing. Flag starter, connected, full setup, fully modular. Everything just connects up. When they have moved out of the tubes, disconnect it, clean it, use it again. Are they in there? Oh, there's a little bit of brood there. Well, some eggs. Cool. Well, I hope that they're going to move into this gypsum nest. The fetch and koi. Fetch and koi. Is that such a hard name to pronounce? Fetch and koi? Yeah, it's not the easiest one. Okay. Yep. Yum. So, the polydula. I hope that they will move into the nest real soon. Nude. People are texting me under the stream. No, Thorsten, no. I always forget to turn off my sound. And now I can't, because then it will mess up the YouTubes. I love it. And if you just fill the two lines of the sunglasses, it just looks like somebody's squinting. Polydula. Happy. Okay. We did those. We did them all. Damn, we did them all. And to be honest, guys, I'm tired. Your time has come. Well, my time has come as well. So, let's switch the camera around. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining again. When is Antimanus joining you again? Well, I talked to Jake, but we haven't set a date yet. I was hoping that he was gonna get the package this week, which failed. So I sent him a new package, which should arrive this week. So, are you still there, Jake? Are you up for next Sunday? I know it's Easter, but is it Easter? No, it's not. No, it's not Easter yet. So you want to join next week, Jake? I am not going to be on Discord after. No, I have to head to bed. It's going to be early. Cool. Okay, then it's a date for next Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Antimanus will join us in the stream next week. Very nice. Day off next week. Cool. Guys, check out Antimatta's. Really, he has some epic setups. Check out his Leafcutter stuff. I really like the horizontal pipe. That's epic. Bedtime, yeah. It's 10 in the evening now, so it's not that late, but I have to restock the printers and get ready for tomorrow. So don't forget to check out Antimatters and England. Who else is still in the stream that needs some attention? I don't know. Well, thanks for joining. I had a really nice time this evening. It was really cool. Lots of new people and lots of questions and nice debates inside the chat, which is epic. If you like more of those chats, join our Discord. That's always a nice place to hang out. So, thank you all, and I'll see you next time at the crafting end.